this is Stewart Strathearn speaking to you from Midland Town Hall. First of all, I'd like to emphasize that the health and safety of our residents and our employees is always top of mind. However, in spite of the best efforts of the authorities, we now have a number of confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Simcoe County. And things have and continue to change quickly. Amid the uncertainty, anxiety, and stress associated with the spread of COVID-19, it's important to note that we are working with the most up-to-date information from our global, federal, provincial, and county health partners. This week, Dr. Charles Gardner of the Simcoe-Muskoka District Health Unit, Medical Officer of Health, at a media conference held on Sunday, said, "We are in the early days of this pandemic, and in particular, in this part of the world, in Canada, in Ontario, in Barrie, and indeed in Simcoe County. We've only just had our first cases this week. I fully expect there will be community transmission in the near future. For that reason, we are advising people to take protective measures that they have been hearing about." Now, I think it's important to bear in mind that efforts being put in place are geared to reducing the rate of spread of COVID-19, not eliminating the spread. Reducing the rate of spread will ensure that our medical facilities and staff are not overwhelmed. We are treating this as a marathon, not as a sprint where resources and people are exhausted before the finish line. Also remember that greater than 80% of people contracting COVID-19 experience mild to moderate flu-like or cold-like symptoms. The steps above are being taken out of an abundance of caution and in an effort to reduce risk. We want to do our part in the fight against COVID-19 in Midland, Simcoe County, Ontario, Canada, and indeed the world. We know these decisions will cause some disruption, and we apologize for that. To our employees and employees at Public Health and GBGH who have been working long hours to ensure we are prepared to manage the impact of COVID-19 pandemic in our community, thank you. Your care in this community is extraordinary. To the residents, regardless of the unknown and the angst and anxiety inherent in these circumstances, we know that our community will rise to this occasion, looking out for each other's best interests. Be well to keep in mind that wartime saying recently made popular again: keep calm and carry on. Now, I will mention I think I'll give you a listing of the services that are going to be available today and throughout the remainder of the week. Our customer service window at the West End entrance will be open only to essential services offered by the Town Hall. These include by appointment only, building and planning applications, marriage licenses, lottery licenses, taxi cab driver's licenses, meter bags, freedom of information requests, encroachment agreements by phone or by email, tax certificates, and transit card reloading. As we are in a fluid situation, the ability to access Town Hall, depending on the direction from the provincial and federal authorities, may be restricted to appointment only. I suspect that will happen later this week. We are endeavoring to ensure that services that are necessary to the residents of Midland carrying on business will continue for as long as conceivably possible. We do have a pandemic plan in place, and we do have a business continuity plan in place to ensure that essential services will remain unaffected. I would remind you that you should continue to follow the directions of public health authorities and wash your hands thoroughly and often with soap and water. Cough, sneeze into your sleeve or tissue. Dispose of tissue immediately and wash your hands. Keep surfaces clean and disinfected. Stay home when sick. And if you have symptoms, call Telehealth Ontario at 1-866-797-0000. You can also find information on the ontario.ca/coronavirus and on our website, which is www.midland.ca. We will be updating our website on a regular basis to keep you informed as to what the issues are and what services continue to be provided. I'd also like to reach out to the business community, and I understand that Prime Minister Trudeau today announced a significant stimulus package, which we are hoping will help to alleviate some of the stress on the local businesses. With that, I just wish everybody Godspeed and stay well. Thank you.